There's something I have to get off my chest. I'm gonna set this up as elementary as I possibly can, because I'm not a college graduate. I'm a high school graduate who has some sort of thoughts going through his head, but I'm not an economist. I'm not a political science major of any sort. So now that that's all out of the way, I live in Buffalo. Buffalo is a city in New York. It's a city in Erie County. Now, Erie County, aside from New York City, is the highest taxed county in New York State. Right? So, I'm not a homeowner, but my parents are. My brother is. What do we think is going to happen now that a socialist is the mayor of New York City? With free transportation, rent, locks, and the other stupid shit he was talking about. What is going to happen? Property taxes will go up. Insurance will go up. You name it. Every single thing we pay for going up. And I'm one of the furthest people away from New York City. It takes me 8 hours to drive there. If you look at us on the map, we are more Pennsylvania than we are New York. That's just the way it is. But our taxes, Buffalo is one of the shittiest fucking places you can drive through. Potholes, massive, massive potholes. You got like Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse. 3 assholes of New York. But they pay the majority of the taxes for downstate. Just... It makes me so aggravated because people will say because I've had this conversation with people IRL, and their exact words were, "Oh, it's New York City. What does it matter for you?" New York City is subsidized by every other county in New York State, so it's going to be very easy for him to be able to do all these things because. Okay, I'm going to squirrel a little bit. We already know that. That's ridiculous and it's going to fail. How did he get in? 62% of New York City voters are non-citizens, right? Illegal migrants. 48% are Native American, not Indian, actual Americans. Hence, therefore, we had a non-American populace vote in a socialist to our biggest city, our most culturally impactful city in America, is now being run by socialists and infested with non-Americans. Tell me where I'm wrong here. Somebody please tell me what my stupid non-college... What am I not getting here? And for other states to be like, yeah, we're gonna tariff people coming from New York City. I agree. They voted him in. They get to deal with him. But unfortunately, it's not just them who are gonna deal with it. It's every single New Yorker who pays taxes. Every single one. Those who don't know, those who live in Arizona or New Mexico or, I don't know, someplace that's not New York, don't really understand the nitty-gritty. They just, I'll tell somebody, that's why I always say I'm from Buffalo. I never go, I'm from New York. Because they go, oh, what part of New York City are you from? Never was. So I say, oh, I'm from Buffalo. Oh, yeah, I know about Buffalo. The chicken wings. Yep. I'd rather be known for chicken wings than the 5 fucking boroughs. But let's be honest. Let's be quite frank. I don't ever do this, by the way. You can check my TikToks, my Instas, my Facebooks, any place that I post a video, my YouTubes. Very, very rarely do I post anything political. Very rarely. Because it's so volatile. So volatile. You might have somebody who agrees with 95% of what you're saying, but that 5% will be enough for them to come around and just shit on you. So... that's why I tend not to do this. But I need it on wax that I said something. So in like 3 or 4 years, when New Yorkers are like, "Oh my God," I can go back and say, "Yeah, obviously, you fucking idiots. God, I hate this state." I'm gonna give a little example too. Since I was yay high in sequin boots, I heard my family say, "Oh, I can't wait to get out of New York. I can't wait to get out of New York." I'm 36 years old, and I am now saying, "I can't wait to get out of New York." Mind you, all of us are still here. Ain't nobody left. Nobody. Because I heard a great quote that it's like, New Yorkers, for some reason, are like, they're bought into, like, we have pride in this thing called New York, but it's our prison. So we're proud of a prison that we built. We didn't. I was born in '89. I didn't build anything in this fucking place, but I have a pride for New York. No, I don't. I have a pride for Buffalo, even though it's a shithole and it's garbage. No, I don't. I have a pride for West Seneca, the town that I live in, the town in Buffalo, West Seneca, New York. Very nice suburb, wonderful schools, right? If I was on East Ferry, or if I was on, name any place in the East Side, any place in the West Side, most places in the South Side, garbage, filth. The North Side is very rich, so obviously it's very nice. But if our mayor, which people don't like him either, but say what you will, that's for a different video. But if our mayor was to come out and say, "Okay, here's what we're going to do," because we are poor too. It's just not as much to live here as it is in New York City, but holy fuck, we're poor too. Everybody is poor. If he came out and was like, "We're going to cap rents and the Buffalo Metro, rural Metro is going to be free," we know what would happen. The scummiest of scumbags will get in and immediately fuck up the program. That's it. No more step 2. That's what would happen. And that's what's going to happen in New York City. And it's just sad, man. It's sad that we have seen, we have the internet, we have goddamn digital encyclopedia at our fucking fingertips. And people still don't know the dangers of communism and socialism. What are we doing? I would love... You know what? I'm going to stop here. There's nothing I could say that is good about this. I just hope in 5 years we're not speaking Arabic or whatever I'm going to stop. I'm going to start sounding real racist. But I'm not. It's not about the racist, right? It's about the culture difference. There's no like respecting your neighbor. They don't respect you. They don't respect your wife, your daughter, your mom. Unless they're wearing a face covering, they don't respect you. So why would you respect? Again, I'm gonna stop. Everybody have a great day. Fuck me.